Hello, everyone. Thank you all for joining in. How are you guys feeling, Mamta and Noopur?
I'm super excited.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit nervous and excited at the same time.
Amazing. So we'll wait till the participants join us today. While you all are joining in, do share with us who you are, where you're joining in from. Hi, Nagesh. Nagesh is from Hyderabad. Hello. Good to see you all here today. I'm Kiva from Coacharya, and today we have with us two very special guests. We have Mamta and Noopur. Noopur also is a part of Coacharya. So it's really, really lovely to have you all here today. As you all are joining in, also want to share that today is our second last webinar of December. We have just one more to go next Wednesday. So do join us in. Hi, Suraj. Hi, Khyati. Hello, everyone.
It's amazing to see like everyone's from different parts of the world. It's really nice.
Wonderful. So as you all are joining in, I'll take some time out today to share with you all on what we're bringing to you today. So the webinar is called Expand and Release. As you hear this, do share with us what you think the webinar is going to be about. Any guesses what we're bringing to you if you haven't read our posts on social media? So we have with us Mamta and Noopur, like I said. So Mamta is a visual artist and she uses the medium of self-expression and self-exploration. She's also a professional photographer and she's a certified dance movement therapy practitioner. She brings her experience of working with NGOs and communities in creating spaces of healing. So I think that gives you a little bit of a hint on what we are bringing to you today. Noopur also, she is a part of Team Coacharya. So all the lovely posts that you see on social media, including the one for this webinar, was created by Noopur. She's a mover and a creator. She is a certified dance movement therapist, therapy practitioner from TIS. And today we thought we're going to try out something different. It's almost the holiday season. It's December. It's when we are closing out all that the year kind of had to offer and celebrate all that we've been this year and all that we've created for ourselves this year. And we thought we'll do something different. We'll do a webinar which is more of an experiential sort of a webinar where Noopur and Mamta can bring in their expertise of dance movement therapy and do some exercises with us that will help us to reflect, look back at the year gone past. Correct me if I'm going wrong anywhere, Noopur and Mamta. Connect with ourselves, and I think most importantly, celebrate who we are and what we've achieved this year. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. Do share with us how you're feeling, what you're excited about in today's webinar. And as you all are typing in, I'd like to know from Noopur and Mamta, before we get into the exercises, a little about dance movement therapy for the audience here, for them to know what really is dance movement therapy.
Hi, thank you, Kiva, for the generous introductions. And I'm really happy and glad to see so many people join in and from different parts of the world. Very excited to offer this space where we can connect with ourselves. To put it in very short, dance movement therapy is about listening to our bodies. A lot of time what happens that we are roaming around with our thoughts and so much that is happening, somewhere that connect between our body gets somewhere missed out. And so dance movement therapy, through dance movement therapy, we try to connect with our bodies using different creative techniques, movement techniques, and a lot of time what happens is our memories, thoughts, emotions that go unregistered get stored in our body. Our bodies are like this whole ocean of wisdom that are holding on to so many things. And a lot of times things get stored in our bodies and we don't understand how to process it. And to dance movement therapy, we try to release those emotions, express ourselves through our bodies, and process, what is really happened with us. Yeah, I think if I've missed anything, please, Nupur, you could add in.
I think you've explained it really well. Um, the idea at the end of the day is being able to connect with our body and our mind and our feelings, and just like be able to kind of process whatever's going on. So yeah, I think Mamta did a very good job with explaining.
Wonderful. So I think I have gone through one of the workshops with you guys, and I think the way you both explained what the experience really is exactly how I actually felt during the workshop, and I think that's the reason why we thought why not bring you guys here today for our community to experience that as well. So how do you suggest we move forward today?
Yeah, so we could start with the session. Um, just that I would like to mention, there are, since this is a movement session and our bodies move through different capacities, we would be giving like some instructions, and you can show up however you would want to in this space. Yeah, you can, it is an invitation to allow yourself and express yourself however you would want to. There would be times that we would give some instructions to move a certain body part. Just be careful if you are not, comfortable, or if there is some ache that's happening in some body part and you can't move it as much, that is completely okay. Yeah. Nupur, do you want to add in anything?
I think before we start the session, though we had mentioned it on the webinar page, just if in case people want to keep a notebook and a pen or a notebook and colors around them, or any kind of stationery that they have and that they can use, it would be great. And then we can start our session.
Great. If you all are ready, just give us a thumbs up or like a yes on the chat box so we know where everybody is placed. Also because Noopur, Mamta and I can see each other, but we can't see everybody else. So please feel free to use the chat box for any questions, or I think if Noopur and Mamta ask any questions, would be lovely to hear from you all on your thoughts and your experiences. So do use the chat box. I think Yamini from our team is also here with us today. Yamini, can you say a quick hi if you are here? Thank you, Nagesh. Thank you, Chitwan. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, we'll just wait for maybe 10 more seconds.
Yes, I think meantime, till the time we're waiting, we could do a quick check-in of how we are doing today in terms of energy levels. So, very quickly, if you could type in what energy levels we are at from number 1 to 5, 1 being the lowest and 5 being on the highest side. What energy level are we at today? Someone said 6. Wonderful.
Thank you everyone for sharing. Also, we'll just keep a mental note of this for now, as to how we are feeling energetically, so that we can um, like translate that when we are in our bodies and not overexert ourselves probably.
So just to add in, we would be playing some music once we give an instruction, then we would start playing the music. There would be times that, the music might end or stop. Please continue doing whatever you're doing till the time, we say that it's time to close the movement. Yeah. Great. I think we can then start with the session.
So you will have 3 people who are here who are going to be demonstrating for you. Kiva has very kindly agreed to move with us. And that will also kind of give you, company. you can see us while you're moving, but also the fact that, like, I don't have much space, so this is what I am going to be moving with. Mamta has generously agreed to move as much as possible. So just see how much space you have, and you can move according to that. And I'll just start playing the music. So we are going to start by just seeing our hands. Let's just raise our hands in front of us. See them. How do they look to us? And now we're going to imagine that our hands are paintbrushes. And we're just going to start writing our name with these paintbrushes. If you want to write with one hand, you can do that. If you want to write with both hands, you can do that.
Feel free to move around the space however you feel like while using the hand like a paintbrush.
If there is any new way you feel like exploring with your paintbrush, feel free to do that. Then we bring this movement to a close. Now let's try exploring the movement. Let's imagine that our nose is a paintbrush and we have to write using our nose. Whenever we feel ready, let's start moving. Please keep moving. When we feel
Try exploring in what new ways we can try moving with our nose while we write our names.
whenever you feel that you've moved enough, we slowly bring our movement to a close. Now let's explore another body part. This one's going to be a bit challenging, but that's okay. We're exploring, so it's all good. Let's try and imagine that our knees are paintbrushes and see what we can do with them. And if you feel like you want to go on the floor and explore this, feel free to do that. If you feel like you're like me and Kiva who are sitting and want to explore it, please feel free to do that. Or if you're like standing like Mamta, go ahead, just explore what it feels like to move our knees like paintbrushes. Whenever you feel you've explored enough, you bring a movement to the close. Now let's try exploring one more body part, if everyone's okay with it. Let's do our feet. Let's imagine that our feet are paintbrushes and let's move with it. Whenever you're ready, you can start moving and exploring.
It is okay even if you're sitting and moving your feet, or like me, you're standing and moving around, that is also fine.
We'll keep moving. And whenever we feel we've explored enough, we'll gently bring our movement to a close.
Let's get our attention to our breath and observe how our breath is doing right now. How the breath is flowing in and how the breath is flowing out. And how is our body doing right now? What are the different sensations that are happening throughout our body? Just taking a minute to focus on different sensations that are happening within our body. And whenever we are ready, we can open our eyes. And let's explore one more movement. Yeah. Noopur will play a song. And what we'll try is we'll try shaking different parts of our body. Yeah. So we'll start shaking our head however we want, shaking our hands, our shoulders, our feet, our legs, our back. So just shaking different parts of the body. Yeah. So I'll call out the names of the body parts and then we can shake it however we want. Little bottom, little. Start by shaking our head. Let's start by shaking our heads. Let's start by shaking our shoulders now. Shaking all of our arms. Let's shake our upper bodies however we want to shake. Shake all of our upper bodies however we want to shake it. So let's join in our legs also in the shaking movement. Let's try shaking our legs and how does it feel like to shake our legs off. Now let's take another minute to really shake any part of a body that we feel like shaking. You know, if you must have felt shaking your shoulders really good, then let's start exploring just shaking our shoulders, your hands, your arms, your feet, any part that you felt good. Shake. Slowly taking a few movements. Take a few moments to close our movement. I think that was really energizing. So let's come back to our breath right now. And close our eyes and bring our attention back to our breath. Do not try to control the breath, but just observe how our breath is doing right now. We'll just observe our breath, how the breath is flowing in through our nose and flowing out through our nose. Let's take our right hand and place it on our chest, and the left hand and place it on our belly. Right hand on our chest, left hand on our belly. And just be present to the sensations that are happening in our body right now. How is our heartbeat doing right now? How is our breath flowing right now? And let's take one deep breath from our nose and leave the breath with our mouth. Inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. One more time, and this time a longer inhale and a longer exhale.
Now, as we inhale and exhale, let's keep doing that. Inhaling through our nose, exhaling through our mouth. And just let's try and pay attention to what are the things that we want to let go of. Inhaling in and exhaling everything that we want to let go of. Let's also start and brush or remove whatever we want to let go of from our bodies in whatever way we feel like doing so. Just play some music for us. You just take like 30 seconds to brush off anything more that we want to brush off before we close our movement. Let's return back to our breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling through our nose, exhaling through our mouth.
Now let's focus on the things that we really want for ourselves, things that we need from our environment, things that are going to be very helpful to us, or something that we really need for ourselves in this moment. So let's think of those things. And whenever we feel ready, we can start moving by taking in things that we need for ourselves or embracing the things that we need for ourselves. And come back to our breath. And let's do a quick one word check-in of how is everyone doing right now. And if one word is quite limiting, we could also maybe share in a sentence or in one line, in very brief, how are we doing right now? So I'm just going to read what everyone's shared. Relaxed, alive and connected, energetic, doing fine, hopeful, alive, energetic, peaceful, light, relaxed, calm.
And if anybody is not comfortable with sharing with everyone, you can just share it with us. You probably just put it to the host and panelists. Peaceful, relaxed, alive. Thank you everyone for sharing. If we are done with sharing, we can move to the next bit. So I'm going to quickly check with everyone. If you all have your notebooks, pens, art supplies around you right now, can I request everyone to bring them closer to you, or like keep it with you right now? Okay. So we're just going to quickly close our eyes, or if we find it difficult to close our eyes, we'll just find a point where we can focus on whatever feels easier. And we're going to imagine the year that is on its way, 2023. Let's just notice what color this year looks like to us. What's the color that is showing up when we imagine 2023? Let's try to focus in on the details, like what is the texture of this color? What is the sensation that it is giving us? What is the feeling that it is bringing up? Whenever we feel ready, let's take our art supplies. Let's choose to express ourselves either through coloring or through writing about what we experienced. Let's go into as much detail. Let's imagine we are this color. We are this color, and let's write or color with that in mind. I'll just play some music for us.
And we'll take some 5 to 7 minutes to do this. Let's take another minute to complete whatever we are trying to do. And if something remains also, we can always look back at it later. Let's gradually take a pause from whatever we are trying to do. I hope you all got enough time to complete what came up for you during the activity. And in case something remains, we can still visit back again later.
It's just that we have 1 hour and we need to finish things. And that's why we would request everyone to pause for now. Pause, not finish. And we can always come back to whatever we were doing. Also, if you would like to share whatever you drawn, written with us, you can email it to us, um, or you could, in case if you decide to post it on social media, do tag us. It will be amazing to know whatever has been whatever you've experienced right now. Oh, that's lovely.
Thank you for sharing that, Kiva. So should we take a quick feedback and then maybe close? Yeah. Does anyone feel like sharing anything that came up for them during this session, or any feedback, or how the session was for you? Please type it in the chat box. Jennifer has shared, I feel centered and less stressed. Lona shared, I was in low energy, now much better. Manmeeta shared, I felt freer to ask the environment what I wanted and needed. Energy shift from 6 to 9. Thank you everyone for showing up for yourself, for being there today, and also being there with us through this session. Yeah, should we move to close or wait? I think there are some more feedback that's coming in. Unique experience full of energy and peace. Thank you. Thank you. Loved it.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining us and trusting Mamta and me to share this experience with everyone. Also, thank you, Kiva, for allowing us to share this experience with everyone.
Thank you so much, Mamta and Noopur. As you can see, you've really helped all of us to feel relaxed and rejuvenated. So I hope you all enjoyed the webinar today. We wanted to create a space where we could just come together, relax, see the power in the arts and in dance movement therapy. And hope you all, like Nagesh shared, he's feeling a 9 from a 6. So I hope the number has only improved for you all as well. Thank you so much once again. We hope to bring to you again something experiential, something relaxing next Wednesday as well. And that'll be our last webinar for 2023. As a team, we are also just closing out the year, preparing for 2023. So really excited to bring to you all a lot of exciting courses. So do follow us on our socials if you aren't already. You'll find us as Coacharya either on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. And if you have closing movement.
That was me.
Okay.
Yes. You complete whatever you're saying then.
Yes, sure. So I lost my chain of thought, but yes, do follow us and it'll be lovely to see you all again next Wednesday. And I think as a closing, Noopur was suggesting just closing out again with some movement.
So usually when we start and when we end dance movement therapy sessions, we do a movement together. So the invitation here is let's all do a movement together, and let's stretch our arms big and wide, taking in everything. Let's just wrap that around ourselves and give ourselves a tight hug. Let's do this 2 more times. Okay, so taking in everything we want, just wrapping around ourselves and giving ourselves a big hug. One more time, last time. And thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here today. I'll just quickly share our Instagram handle with everyone. We keep doing sessions on dance movement therapy quite often, and you could follow us and check out the things that we do. Yeah. Noopur, can you type in for some reason?
As we're closing out, if we still have about 5 to 7 minutes, in case you have any questions or anything you'd like to share, feel free to just use the chat box. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. All right. So if you don't have any more questions, there's a question: do you have trained the trainer program in dance therapy? We at Coacharya don't have it right now, but maybe Noopur, Mamta, if you want to start something on Coach Nook with us. By the way, if you aren't on Coach Nook, it's a great place for you to connect with all of us, with the larger community and people who are interested in talking about all things coaching and things related to coaching. And it's actually a nice idea. Maybe you can consider doing, some fun sessions with people there as well. So, the name is.
I think someone's asked, Suraj has asked, where all have you used this facilitation? I think dance movement therapy is open to doing in different groups. It could be done in open groups. It could be done for employee engagement in corporates. We've worked with also NGOs where there is a real need for sessions like these. And I think all of us need dance movement therapy sessions.
I agree. Absolutely. All right. So if you don't have any more questions, we'll close out then. Thank you so much, Mamta, Noopur, once again for this relaxing evening for us in India. And I don't know, morning and afternoon for people joining in from different places. Thank you all for joining in. Hope to see you all again next Wednesday at 9 o'clock IST. Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much. Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.